So in the last comparison video we did, which was the Metcon 6s versus the GoRucks, I mentioned that our next video would be the big roundup of all the shoes and we'd finally figure out which was the best cross-training shoe. But I got to work on Monday and found a brand new pair of Inov-8s on my desk. God, I love my job. So we decided to add them into the lineup and, like every other shoe, compare them against the Metcon 6s. So here are the top 5 differences on paper between the Inov-8s and the Nike Metcon 6s. Now all the measurements taken for this video were done on a woman's size 7.5 for both shoes. Lengthwise, the Inov-8s are 0.5 centimeters longer. The heel width on the Inov-8s is also bigger by 1.25 centimeters, and they also have a larger toe box by 1.1 centimeters. The Inov-8s are a little bit lighter in weight than the Metcons at 264.44 grams. This difference is not too noticeable, but something to think about depending on your style of workouts. The next difference between these shoes is going to be on the inside. The Inov-8s have a heel thickness of 24 millimeters and a ball of foot thickness of 12.5 millimeters, creating a drop of 11.5 millimeters, whereas the Metcons have a heel thickness of 27 millimeters and a ball of foot thickness of 12, creating a 15 millimeter drop. But the Metcons have an extra feature called Hyperlift, which are these little lifting inserts that give you an extra 7 millimeters of heel thickness. We did all our measurements for the Metcons with the Hyperlift, but if we take them out, the drop on the Metcons is only 8 millimeters. Now before we move on to the next difference, we should mention that all of these measurements were taken by both Aaron and I a few times. We checked out Inov-8's website, and according to them, these shoes weigh 300 grams and have a drop of 6 millimeters? This seems a little strange, but we're gonna stick to our measurements on this one. The next difference, also on the inside, is gonna be the hardness of the insoles. The Metcons are harder at 40 duros for the ball of foot and 51 for the heel, and the Inov-8s are way softer at 32.5 duros in the ball of foot and 33.5 in the heel. So the Metcons might be a better choice for workouts that include weightlifting. And lastly, both of these shoes are made of a mesh fabric, though the Inov-8s is knitted tighter, making them less breathable, and as a consequence, your feet will get warmer quicker. Now in the gym, the Inov-8s feel great. Transitioning from basic movements like running or lunges to weightlifting felt pretty good. Personally, I love the space in the toe box. I thought it would be annoying when running, but the rigid quarter gives your foot some really good support. And when doing cleans, they felt solid. So those are the 5 differences on paper for the Inov-8s versus the Metcon 6s. If you want to hear what we actually think about all these shoes and see us suffer through some workouts with all of them, then don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you can see our final roundup and which shoe we picked as the best cross-training shoe out there.